Hello, my name is Ben for the UMG Phenomenon, and today I'm going to be bringing you episode 7 of Race to Prestige. Now I'm going to be using, once again, the PDW with Target Finder and Suppressor, and I'd like to point out that this gameplay is getting quite a while now. All the gameplays from this series are already prestiged. Whereas I'm quite low level in this game actually, but higher in the prestige there isn't as many games because I'm kind of just, they're more mucky around games that I don't do that very well in, so I don't want to upload them. But there is going to be some uploaded obviously. So like I said, this is an old game, so it's pre-update that nerfed the PDW. So as you can see when I zoom out, there you go, there's a lot lower hipfire spread. So this is a game of headquarters, which means it's a pretty long game, but because of that I get a lot of kills, believe me, and I get very few deaths as well. I was going to say a lot of deaths, but I don't. Now I got really unlucky there because the team, I actually just saw it with the engineer, but I didn't obviously see it in the game. An enemy hacked the Bouncing Betty and it's just thrown us in there. I'm waiting for teammates, come on help me! So pretty much a lot of my deaths are right at the start of this game. I'm really wanting to I'm really wanting to play the objective at the moment. Not gonna let us lose. As you can see, we actually end up getting quite a big loss at about halfway through the game, and we really start to pull it back. Trust me, you're really gonna like this gameplay. I'm really hopeful. So stick around, and this game's gonna get really exciting. So at the moment, what you want to do is check the scoreboard. I'm not sure if I do it. Yeah, there you go. Check the scoreboard. If there's lots of skulls next to everyone's name on the enemy team, that means whereas if there's one player without a skull, then there's still one alive. That's how you check. I see a lot of people that are like still wasting special grenades and lethals, and while there's no one alive on the enemy team. That's you gotta check the scoreboard. There's no point wasting things. It really annoys me when people do. So one of the things with headquarters is you've got to try, and once the headquarters is destroyed, you got to really try and predict where the enemy team are going to be. And that can be really hard to do, especially when the headquarters where it was pretty much dead center of the map, just off to the side of it as well. So use your radar as I'm doing at the moment. There is someone in there according to the radar. There he is. Target finder definitely helps at that point. RCXD is going to go and get him there and steal my kill. And once again, the hostiles have the... I say hostiles because the guy just said it. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. But the enemies, again, got the headquarters, and I'm going to go around them here because if they get the headquarters on this side of the map, it's almost guaranteed they're also spawning, or did spawn on this side of the map. I just realized what I said because it's headquarters. But it's almost guaranteed that they're going to be near there. If that makes... I'm not really making much sense at the moment, but I'm trying to give you guys tips on how to know where the enemy is. The engineer, I really liked this PDW class, and I'm really sad to say it's really... PDW for me is just... I never use it anymore because of the nerf. What they did is they increased hipfire spread, which is basically when you were firing from the hip. Bullets, there's a lot more places for bullets to go. But they also increased recoil, which completely ruined the gun for me. Target finder is a long distance scope, and that's exactly what I used it for. But you can't get long distance shots anymore with the PDW, and I get really unlucky there. He actually threw a hunter killer at me, and that really annoys me. I don't use hunter killers at all because they tend to not get you many kill streaks whatsoever. It's just kills, but you know, it annoys me. So, like I was saying, yes, there are a few things. Obviously, you can put the suppressor and the foregrip on. I think that's my current PDW. But it's just not the same whatsoever. The annoying. I'm still looking around. I probably should have checked the scoreboard. Oh, I just did, and as we destroyed it. So I'm coming down here to see if anyone's gonna spawn. No, and obviously lots more of my teammates did, which is making it even less like their spawn. This was kind of funny because Sorry, the guy's RPG was sticking up. What is that, guys? Yeah. My throat just went. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the guys, I'm not sure if it was an RPG or just some other, maybe an LMG on his back. They're quite long. It was just sticking up. I probably could have tried shooting it or shooting through what he was hiding behind. I don't know, but it was just. I found it funny how it was really obvious it was. So again, the enemy has the headquarters. Oh my god, shut up! Yeah. Once again, the enemy has the headquarters. Although we actually just destroyed it. When it's underground in the boat like it was, I don't really like going and getting it, because it's just such an enclosed space. It's so easy to die, and we don't want a lot of deaths. We want a lot of kills. That's what we want. So we haven't actually captured the headquarters yet, and the enemy team are getting a lot of points. But the headquarters is in a really good location where my PDW with its target finder can really shine. I can stay up there. I can get my lightning strike and call it call it in. As you can see, I wasn't happy there. So when you muck up, all you need to do is press the same button again and just do that. As you can see, they're all spawning. I did take way too long on this, but I chose a good place. And then, obviously, typically, once I did decide on my places, I got caught out, and a different friendly player called in his thing, and got unlucky there. There was two guys. The other guy, I think, had thought that the guy that killed me was an enemy, and so started shooting at him, which alerted him, and then it turned out I was there, and oh, it all went tits up for me, which isn't good. So here you can see things like that wouldn't be possible with the new PDW, the new and not improved PDW. It's just, you wouldn't be able to just shoot someone's head without there being any recoil anymore. Which is why I'm glad I got it gold before the patch. That's all I can say. I mean, that was a really good choice. And I think I just noticed, but obviously I'm just watching the game, not actually playing at the moment. But a friendly guy's got an orbital VSAT, which is definitely helping our team, but we seem to still be getting spawn trapped a little bit. Although the spawn's just swapped, so I think the enemy was just pushing it out a lot. And they are all around at the moment. I'm never sure which direction to go in that kind of situation, and like there, I probably shouldn't have gone for that because of my accuracy at the time. And as you can see, well, my accuracy is all over the place a bit almost. It's just not. It might have just been with the target finder. I mean, at the moment I'm using the Peacekeeper without a scope, just the iron sights, because that helps when there's no iron. When there's only iron sights, I'm more inclined to only go for short distance shots, and doing that means obviously. Isn't it when you yawn and you don't want to yawn? Touch your tongue. Yeah. Just put your finger on your tongue for half a second and it stops the yawn. Anyway, sorry about that. So we're gonna try and push their spawn now because they just pushed ours, and I think this is the first time we've scored the headquarters. Woo! So the rest of my team are all down there defending the headquarters. They're all slowly being killed off though, and I'm not exactly sure where the enemies are spawning at the moment. They have to be spawning this side because this is the side furthest away from team. But I'm not sure if it's because I'm there, or well, at the moment there's no enemies dying, so they're probably about to destroy the headquarters. A guy in our team actually just got a double kill, but because I'm down here, the team just started respawning here, and then they all ran off, and the enemy team started spawning here again. So it's getting. You really have to be up on your toes on spawns, especially if you're going to be trying to spawn trap. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 I spent a lot of time spawn trapping, and it was fun, but to be able to spawn trap properly you need a whole team talking to each other. And not only that, there's a big difference between a whole team talking to each other and a whole team actually doing what everyone else wants. You could all be communicating really, really well, but if there's one or two people that don't want to spawn trap and just want to have fun in the game, then it's not, you're not going to get anywhere even if it's only one or two, because those those one or two are going to push the spawn or leave their position that's stopping the enemy from spawning. And you're going to get killed from behind. That's how it would work. So there you go. Look, I get the line strike, but I'm wanting to make sure there's no one else around first. Checking it out. The amount of times you get killed while you're calling in a kill streak, and yeah, the red dots all showed them around there, but if you use common sense and think where the headquarters is, they're all underground. So yeah, that would have been a very big waste of a landing strike. So I'm waiting for them all to come back up, and I know they're going to come back up, so I don't even know what to say to that. That guy must have seen me, surely. I don't even know, but he looked very shocked, that's all I'll say. At this point I really, really want a UAV, because calling in a lightning strike blind is, I don't really want to. And there's never any point putting a lightning strike over a building. So as you can see, they're all spawning around that side. They're actually, Treyarch did a good job in the spawns of this game, because where there's no one around the middle of the map at that point and everyone's down by the objective, they're actually spawning closer to the middle of the map instead of spawning right the other side of the map and having to run all the way down. So good job, Treyarch. That's what I'm going to say. Let's get the stealth chopper in. Next kill streak is the Lodestar, and I get really lucky this game actually. The enemies were really naive. They never saw me when they were like near me. I'm not sure. I didn't have Ghost on. They also just weren't getting UAVs because of our team. And we've really stepped up our game now. We've got the last 3 or 4 headquarters and really catching up with them on points. My stealth chopper's really tearing up at the moment. It's just getting kill after kill because I placed it over their spawn, which luckily now has the objective at it. So although the spawns are just swapped because our team are doing much better. But that's good because I'm down this end and I can push this end and get them back over to where my stealth chopper is. Hostile alliance strike. So they are getting kill streaks, but yeah. There's my Lodestar. Hey, a lot of people there. Not comfortable with that, running away. I wasn't expecting that. This probably would have been a good time to use the Lodestar because there's no wait. There was a lot of people in one place there, which would have been really good for the Lodestar. But there was also the stealth chopper just leaving. There you go. We got the Lodestar is really good for getting things like this, and immediately as soon as I called it in, I was getting locked onto by someone. But if you make sure you're keeping tabs on everything, I got pretty lucky that the guy that was trying to lock onto me wasn't using anything that would protect him from the radar from me, which is good. At this point, I'm not sure. They may have the headquarters, which is why I can't see him. But the headquarters didn't show up on the Lodestar, which is annoying. Obviously they don't, because that guy's respawning and trying to lock onto me and failing. He seems to be the only guy. You'd think the guy that was trying to shoot you down would be the guy that had the protection stopping you from actually seeing him. But, oh well, some people. So we're getting close to the end of the game now. Headquarters are just famous for their long games, and I enjoy headquarters so much. It's just a shame that it doesn't come up, personally I don't think it comes up often enough on the Chaos Mosh Pit maps, which is what I play on the most. Although I've started playing on Kill Confirmed a lot more, because you tend to get kill streaks easier, although it gets annoying when you're playing with teammates that constantly try and pick up your tag, which is so annoying. As you can see, I didn't actually catch what I was doing there. It seems to be in game. You spend a lot less time checking the scoreboard than you really think you do, because you can read it so much easier. I'm not entirely sure how that works. And that guy just ran away from me. Come back. And then some guy spawned behind me, which, yeah. So we're getting really close to the end of the game now. We've got 5 seconds left. Lie down. Yeah, it was a drop shot, but who cares? Reload. Calling the stealth chopper really fast. I jumped at the end there because I was just spamming the A button in order to get the stealth chopper called in. It was what, 3 seconds left of the game? But there you go. We actually get to see the kill cam, and it was me. So we get. Yeah, it was a drop shot, and I'm sure I got really lucky. This guy didn't even hit me once. I'm not sure where his aim was. Yeah, I drop shotted, but still. I don't know how he missed me so many times. There's a stealth chopper in the top right corner. But that's it for this game. If you missed last week's, it's not even last week, it's been a few weeks since Race to Prestige. If you missed the last episode of Race to Prestige, press the previous button. If you want to see next week's, press the next button that's going to be on your screen after I've shut up. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.